saw it on Discord. So let's go. Let's see when the stream catches up. Toufool versus Peegs. There you go. I don't really have to explain anything about the category for you guys, because you guys know what's up. So if anyone else has a question, then just tell me. Okay, so Peegs, she has a her stream is lagging behind a lot. It seems to be buffering and stuff. As you can see, it's like frozen-ish. It's really far behind. Okay, so let's see. Toufool is playing with music for the pleasure of the stream. He has a 35. That's really solid. 35 with sound. That's good. So we're talking about one of the top contenders in the tournament. So I'm not surprised. Oh, Peaks is starting with Future Funland. Okay. All right. That's gonna be awkward for the actual race, but we'll see what happens. I guess they didn't talk anything about the race beforehand. So totally. What's happening with the peegert? My guess is that her internet sucks. That's the best explanation I can give you. So let's see. Let's focus on Toufool a little bit then, since her stream is completely still. Yeah, PowerPoint presentation. And yeah, it's a little sad that they are doing different orders, because it's hard to compare the pace when that's the case. Alright, he gets a 103. It's okay. Nothing special for a guy like Toufool, but it's fine. And I mean, the difference in PBs are almost 5 minutes between these two players, so we can't really expect anything else than a win for Toufool. But what we can hope for is are two really good runs from both. And Toufool's run, I mean, he had a really good Egypt Lake, and it's a decent Fossil Canyon after. And yeah, totally, it's just really laggy. Peegert's stream is dead. I'm not sure what's going on really. But Toufool's stream is clean as a whistle. So now it's time for out of bounds. Is he going to switch to the minimap? That's the question. Or he's gonna... He's doing the speedometer right now. Okay, he switched to the minimap when he got down to the corner. It's easier to navigate while out of bounds when you have the minimap up. But I know that there's one runner called Joe D'Amelio. He never uses the minimap for out of bounds, so he counts barrel rolls instead, which is very interesting. I would never be able to do that, but I need my little minimap. So you just go back and forth hitting the important triggers in the level, because all checkpoints aren't important. Like, you don't have to actually hit every single checkpoint in the level to proceed. So when you're out of bounds, you just want to hit the ones that actually count for the lap. 346. That's fine. Yeah, it's pretty solid. So I would say that Toufool's run is pretty decent so far. Like, he shouldn't have any problems getting a 25 with this. Oh, let's see. Everything is frozen. Are they waiting for peace? Maybe? Oh. Toufool, if you can hear me, I thought so too, so don't worry. I saw your message on Discord. Yeah, like generally people have been starting, generally the races have started in Dime Domain, but it doesn't really matter which order you do the trophies. So yeah. They just like didn't communicate beforehand, so they just did different orders. Yeah, singing in the stream, that's what I thought. Okay, so time for Whale Bay. But totally, if you haven't seen too many runs of this game, then you can just ask a lot of questions, because all other people, like all other people in chat that I've seen are runners of this game, or have done something with speedruns for this game before. I'm going for the safety balloon. I do that too. It's really good. But Toufool also always go for the left balloon here anyways. Yeah, as you can see. So he goes like for a really big chain of balloons. I usually don't go for it. I just, you know, just cut the corner short instead. Okay, this is 51. That's okay. I mean, Toufool's run is still solid. Like, no big mistakes so far at all. And yeah, Peeg's stream is, yeah, it's not good right now. I'm not sure if she's aware. Toufool going for some bananas there. Lagoon is... oh, he missed the zipper. That's what happens, like, if you would really want to try to cut that corner short. You sometimes miss that zipper, because you don't really want to, you know, turn around and say, like, look at that. He boosts as soon as he goes around the corner, and that's kind of what you want to do. But it's easy to miss the zipper. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna blame her for that internet. It's hard to handle. You know, it's out of your hands generally. Crescent Island. So one thing that we can say about the two runners as well is that they are both running on different versions of the game. So Toufool is running on the Japanese version, which is the beneficial version for all categories actually. But in this category, there's only one difference between the American version and the Japanese one, and it's that there's an out of bounds glitch in the last level that Toufool's going to do, Space for Alpha. That one is exclusive for the Japanese version. So yeah, Toufool's version is a lot better than Peeg's, since he's going to go for that bounce. It's going to save like 30 to 40 seconds. It's a little rough. He got destroyed on the chip. Sniped. He bonked and then he got sniped. I mean, what can you do? Yeah, but I mean, I can safely say that Toufool is gonna win this, but I just hope that Peeg's is gonna get a good run. But I mean, with that stream quality, maybe she doesn't want to get a good run, because then it's gonna be hard to get some video proof through. But obviously I want her to play well. Yeah, but as you can see, Peeg's is in Spaceport Alpha, and she has passed the point where you can go out of bounds. So why exactly are they using the versions that are inferior to PAL? I mean, it's because they are not doing like Whale Bay time trial. That's why. Alright, so Toufool with a 41 treasure caves, solid. Like, Toufool's run is definitely solid. No, as I said, no big mistakes. He just, like, in Crescent Island, he got, like, he bonked once, but he got really punished by getting sniped as well, but it's not a biggie. Okay, beautiful level, Everfrost Peak. What's up, Stacy? let's see what kind of strats he's gonna use here. Yeah, going for. He has 6 bananas, which is very good. All right. So he's gonna have. Ooh, we missed the zipper there. That sucks. Like missing zippers, like those zippers are really punishing. But in this section, it's actually not that punishing because you grab a balloon here. So if he misses with this one, okay, he didn't, which is good. But like you have a lot of backups here. Like if you miss a zipper, you have a balloon, and like if you miss a balloon, you have a zipper. You know, you can like back the stuff up a lot. Ow, Toufool. But yeah, as you can see, he had a balloon at least, so he could save it. Like there's like a big reason to why this level is way easier than, for example, Space Dust Alley. Just because it has a lot of stuff that can back you up if you do mistakes. There are just like certain parts of this Emperor's Peak that are really annoying, and that punishes you like really hard. So yeah, Toufool going for all the bananas here. There's a strat where you can go for, like, you can skip one of the bananas and you can instead go for the zipper. But yeah, you will be lacking 1 banana through the entire race, and you will be it's like a little harder to do, but it's faster overall if you do it correctly. Peeg's sound is okay. I don't really hear it because I only hear Toufool's sound right now. Yeah, Peeg's is over 2 minutes behind on the timer. Wow, there's a 1 minute jump. He gets a 123. That's good. Toufool's run is just like, like really solid. Like nothing, like no big mistakes. It's like classic Toufool. He's always that, like, you know, solid player, always playing well. I can't say too much about Peaks right now because I see like 3 pictures per level. So I can't really tell about how what her gameplay is like right now, but yeah, I guess I gotta focus on Toufool. Final lap. Ooh. Bonking there is really annoying. Also, he's using a strat here where he uses the zipper to use the balloons in the valley, which is like, and some other runners do a strat where they boost into the zipper and fly over the valley. I would say that, like, I would estimate them both to be like basically the same in speed, but it's just like what you prefer. Yeah, 3 frames per 2 minutes. Oh, there you go. We got another one. This KL 111. She's probably going to get like a 118, 119 each time, but it's hard to say. Yeah, she's 117. Yeah. So maybe a 119 here, but yeah, we'll see. I don't think we're gonna see it. It's a bandy. Yeah, the game can't keep up with her speed. That's correct. 21 lap is good. Especially playing with music. Yeah, going for the solid care jump. It's crazy. He missed the zipper, no. I can't believe he's going for this solid care jump. It's so hard to do. Nice. That's solid. 109. Like, my estimate would be that this is like a high 24 or so by Toufool. That's I would guess around that pace, around high 24. Boulder Canyon, a level I know that Toufool really hates. And it's even worse when there's music, because it's a really laggy level. Oh, Peaks is in Windmill Plains. There you go. 122. She told me yesterday that she has been practicing that track, so I hope that it's gonna be to her advantage. Yeah, like the music in this game is amazing, but like if you want to go for like a really good time in this category, you kind of have to turn it off because it saves like, yeah, I don't know, 15 seconds maybe. So it's definitely like a big deal, or having it on or off. Alright, so they're almost at the same spot, but not really, but it looks like it. She should be like 3 minutes from now. Should be in Everfrost Peak. Yeah, maybe in Nordic. I mean, EP is great. Everfrost Peak, that is. Yeah, her Space Deli is actually pretty good, for sure. Like for her, like general skill level, her Space Deli is really good. All right, what kind of time is Toufool getting here? Is 108-ish? 108. Yeah, it's good. Good time. Haunted Woods. So, Toufool is gonna go for the Windmill Plains out of bounds clip here. And he's gonna go for the triple balloon strat. So he's gathering 3 balloons because he wants to like have a little bit more speed and more like a better angle going for the clip. So let's see how this goes. He doesn't get the clip. If I recall correctly, he struggled with that clip in his last race as well. That's harsh. Exactly, Andy. Yeah, you shouldn't reset too much in Space Deli if you have a lot of potential to PB. Alright, so Toufool is gonna go for the triple balloon strat again. Yeah, there's an out of bounds. Like this is the by far hardest clip in the run for sure. Wow. Okay. He almost rage quit there. One of those classic rage pauses. That's harsh. Alright. I wonder if he's actually gonna. He might go. No, yeah, he is. He's gonna go for it on lap 3 too, because I think he really wants to practice it. But yeah, that's harsh. It's a really difficult clip for sure, but yeah. How much did this out of bounds save? Oh, like, wow. Okay. It saves like 25 seconds. No, it's not more than 25. $155. Ouch. It's like a 50-second time loss for Toufool. So yeah. But Toufool is currently he has a fifth place in this category. So yeah, he's definitely one of the top contenders for this. But obviously, in the later, like in the playoffs later, he's gonna have a hard time if he misses the out of bounds. But I mean, he's a really good player, and I just think that if he, when it really matters, he's gonna get it. Ouch. Right. It's pretty rough Dragon Forest, except for a really nice Greenwood Village. Yeah, Peaks. I don't really know what her situation is right now, but I would guess that she's around like 3 minutes behind. Like I'm estimating like 3 minutes behind or so. 3 minutes. Alright, so this is Ellie. Really difficult level. This is a level that punishes you really hard all the time. So you gotta be careful. Yeah, decent first lap. No big mistakes, which is the thing you worry the most about. Oh, clip through the balloon. This is a classic. So you can see, like a lot of runners reset a lot in this track because you usually start with Future Farmland. That's because this track is just so difficult and really trolly, as you saw. Like you can just clip straight through those boost balloons, and you can bounce on top of zippers and don't get them, and, you know, stuff like that. Let's see if we get. Okay, you got that one. You see, he hit that zipper. Oh god. Yeah. Oh wow. He hit himself with his own gas thing. But as you can see, like really punishing. He was on top of that zipper, bounced up, and didn't get the zipper, even though he actually hit it. He hit the ground that the zipper was on, but didn't get the speed. And then he bonked after. So yeah, really rough. 129. Ouch. But still, he should still be in a really big lead, so it doesn't really matter too much. But that was for sure painful. Let's see, Dark Moon Caverns. This is a level where Toufool generally is really good. Oof, wow. I think he should have gotten that zipper. No, that balloon, I mean. But no. The balloons are not working too well for Toufool right at the moment. Going right on the right side, nice. That's something you generally don't do. The reason, like, it's probably slightly faster to do it, but the reason you don't do it generally is because there's a red balloon there. And if you have the blue balloon, you don't really want to risk losing the blue balloon for going around there. Have you talked to her in her stream, Nordic? Is she like aware that her stream is like completely dead almost? It's like on the death row. Yeah, she's aware. That's good. Maybe she can do something about her bitrate or something. Hard to tell though. Yeah, she can't do anything until after the race, maybe. So Toufool is doing an interesting thing here with the balloon that very few runners do. but it's still a solid strat. I don't really know if it's slower, but like when he grabs the balloon in that slope, he keeps it to boost on the straightaway after. Ouch. Generally, people like use it after they just as they hit it to boost over the boost up for the hill. Oh, Conqueror giving him some speed there. $115. Alright. So let's see what kind of pace this is. You should be able to get like a 25-40-ish time. Well, not 40 exactly, but like 25-50, 25-45, somewhere around there. You just need to get this out of bounds clip here. And this is the clip I was talking about that is Japanese version only. So you grab the shield to not get shot down by the lasers, then you go over this hole here, and you boost yourself out, because there's no texture on top of that thing on the side. But there is texture there on every other version of the game. This is like, yeah, 59, yeah, 59 paces or so. And he gets a 25-50. Alright. 25-50. So he lost 50 seconds in windmill planes. Otherwise, this, yeah. Like, generally a solid run. Generally a solid run. Cool. So let's see how Peaks is doing. I think they changed the audio. Or did I do something? No. Yeah, Peaks, she has a PB that's like 29 minutes or so, so he's like she should get like a 29-30-ish time. It's hard to tell like how far she is to the race. Yeah. Maybe Toufool can do a trick or two on the side while waiting. Maybe practice windmill planes. Maybe do Walrus Cove out of bounds. Yeah, Peaks is standing still. Do 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 do. Somewhere in Treasure Caves, selling from the audio. Okay. Talk to you later, Eve. Wait. Now she's in the trophy race. Maybe she forfeited? Maybe she's done? I have no idea. Let's see if she says anything in the Discord. Alright, so let's see, Peaks, her stream is actually fluent right now, right? It looks like she doesn't have like a slideshow at the moment. Maybe she has been able to be, like, maybe she was able to fix it. Right? Looks fluent. Hello, Patty. Yo! Toufool. Fuck yeah. No, that's so close. That's an amazing trick. I've never pulled it off. He almost pulled that off. It's such a hard trick to do. Like, if you pull this trick off in any percent on the first attempt, you can... Look at this. Oh, so close. That's a great trick. If you actually pull that off in a run, you can save like 25 seconds in any percent. So you can lose Icicle Pyramid instead of doing Snowball Valley. This is beautiful. And he should honk on TT and soft lock the game. So that trick. The trick that he just did, let's see if he goes for... Okay. So that trick is called Icicle Pyramid Early. And like that trick is it's like you go up against the wall and you can fall behind the door where Icicle Pyramid is. So you can actually get into Icicle Pyramid without having the key. Yo, so what happened there is that he tried to get over the wall and get into the loading zone, but he didn't really have enough speed, I don't think, or like slightly wrong angle. So he like fell slightly down to like inside the wall, and he just grinded the wall and got stuck underneath it. But yeah, totally. If you are interested in learning stuff about the run and the DKR, like speedrunning in general, just get some questions in. But yeah, it looks like Peaks has fixed her stream, right? So maybe we can actually see the stream this time. It was completely dead for a while there. Tournaments are hard, that's correct. So at the moment we don't have any audio, but I think Toufool still has the audio on. Yeah, it's a rematch. So all the matches in this tournament are best out of 3. So Toufool just won the first match, and now they're going to play another one. because the category is really short, so we thought that it would be a really nice idea to have 2 in a row, or like, you know, best out of 3. And I think it will be even more interesting when we get to the playoffs later. We have had a couple of, you know, close races in the group stage as well, because this is a group stage match. We have had a couple of close ones, but, you know, for example, this match where Toufool has a 5 minutes better PB in like a category that's like 25, 30 minutes long, it's obviously not going to be that even. But when we get into the later stages, we're going to get way, way closer races. No, it shouldn't be a redo. It should just be yeah, Peeg's yeah, Toufool definitely won that one. Oh, Peeg's, wait. Stuff is happening in the Discord. I'm just checking what's happening. So Fiesel is asking about the who won, and Nordic confirms the Toufool won, so we should probably see a yellow, like a yellow banana down by Toufool. So what we're doing right now is we're waiting for peaks a little bit. Because we don't really know where, like, what's going on right there. Yeah, like the only, yeah, they were talking. Let's see here. So okay, we can actually, yeah, we see that there's some flow. Okay, Peaks is going to Future Funland again. We should try to see if they could do the same order. So yeah, we have some complications here because Peegs, I don't think she knows how to do SRL stuff. So they had to do a countdown at another place, and her Discord crashed. Like, was the reason the stream crashed, I think. She had to stop using Discord, and now we need to do a countdown in. Yeah. So we're gonna do the countdown in her chat. When is Adventure 2 Ultra Races Tournament? Great question. Mr. Officer. Officer Al. Alright, I think they are straightening things up. I'm glad we have flexible people. Toufool really flexible right there. All right. So race 2, Dyna first. Yeah, Colonel D.M. Elman. That's correct. Colonel Dennis Mel Elman. So let's see what's going on. I don't have her chat up, so I can't see the countdown, but we will see the stream starting. And yeah, Peaks seems to have a fluent stream still, so that's good. Okay, wait, some sound. Alright, let's go. Ancient Lake. So Toufool is starting 8th place again. Double blue, nice. So Toufool is slightly ahead. I think they're going to pause the stream for a slight bit, so they will sync up. So yeah, Peaks has like slightly, like a little bit of lag, but it's definitely possible to work with. Toufool getting a 36, solid. And Peaks is getting a 41? Alright, 41. Okay, not too big of a difference. Like 5 seconds apart or so. So Rhino. Yeah, better than 3 frames per minute, that's great. So yeah, it's still pretty laggy, but we can work with it. So that trick that Toufool is doing right there, like we call it canyonless, is to play on the word canyonless from SM64. We just like use a balloon, like you chain like the zipper with a balloon. Oh, Toufool got a really weird angle there. So, oh, you missed the balloon. So if you go to the balloon and boost yourself into the canyon here, you just fly really fast over the canyon. So we just call it canyonless. Yeah, laptop sucks. I had the same experience. I used to have a laptop, but now I have a PC. Alright, so he gets a 1. Is this going to be 101? Yeah, 101 is solid. It's a good race. So Toufool is on a solid run again, just like last time. This run is actually slightly, like a second or so better than the last one. Peaks is, she got like a 112 or something. It was impossible to tell. So you can try to like keep as much speed as you can, and in this game, you know, you let go of the A button to get more speed from zippers and balloons. So like what you want to do a lot in this game is like manage your A button, because you know tapping the A button is faster than holding it, but at the same time like the A button kills boosts, so you really need to learn like how to not kill boosts as much as possible. Toufool never has a bad run. He had a rough run in the last run, but he played really solidly, but he screwed up a trick a couple of times and it cost him like 50 seconds or so. Yeah, you could need some water here in Hotel Volcano, even though they're actually, I mean, they're like technically inside of the volcano. Toufool 49, solid. So 342, 340, 342 for 343 something. Dino, it's solid. And we can see Peaks, she's also doing the out of bounds here. And she is not really having any issues with it either. She just barrel roll through the entire thing, hitting the important triggers. Right, this way. She gets a 418. Alright, so there's like a 35 second-ish advantage for Toufool so far. So there's already like a significant margin. Ooh, Peaks actually missed the whale and fell off. That's a very rare thing to see. And she missed the balloon there. Ouch. Rough first lap for Peaks. So, I hope she can get some better laps here. Yeah. She has less lag because she's not using music. Or she... No, I don't think she is. No, she shouldn't be using music. Down. Partly good. Yeah, that second lap is good. So you see Tip Top is annoying there and steals his balloon. The one thing you can, like what I usually do if I go like at that speed, so Tip Top is going to steal that balloon. I actually go for the blue balloon to the right. But I'm not sure if that's faster. It's just like something I do. Because then I will actually grab a balloon but I go for a further distance. Crescent Island. This is one of the tracks where I would say that no music affects the game the most. Because that zipper he was on, and especially this one, this zipper, that one, is a lot more laggy with sound. So Crescent Island is a track where you definitely feel the difference between music and no music. Like in Whale Bay and Pirate Lagoon, the difference is not enormous, but in this level, it's definitely noticeable. Yeah, sorry, it's her computer being too weak. Usually, oh yeah, yeah, it's yeah, she's only 19 years old, so I don't think she can buy expensive stuff. Right, so it's like a 1 minute 5 second difference or so, which is not that what's it called? Surprising, yeah. That's what it's called. Fusion, yeah. Treasure Caves is a level that I don't really like too much. The reason I don't like this level is because, like, you can do like there are like three main strats you can use, but all of them are kind of inconsistent, and it's really annoying. And the most consistent one is definitely the slowest one, so it's a little bit annoying. But Toufool handles it really well. Everfrost Peak. 116. Cool. So let's see what Toufool can do here in Everfrost. A level that Peaks does not like, but it's a great level. You'll get over it, Dylan. You'll get over it. I don't really care too much. Like, the thing is, like, since you like learn the fact that it's slower to play with music, you just, you know, when you played without music for such a long time, you just don't care anymore. Like, I don't really care if it's music or not. But yeah, I understand, like, if you're not really super into DKR or speedrunning, oh, 105 is solid. You know, it's like super, wait, she has some, both of them have sound on right now. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, if you play casually, you should play with music. The thing is, when you play 100%, you usually use music, because in the wrong warp route that we use, there's you need to reset the console many times. So, to not having to like menu all the time, just turn off the music. You just play with music instead, because it's not really gonna save any time to do the menuing. Because the no audio thing is not saving enough time to make it worth it. So 100% runs usually have a lot of sound, basically all the way through the run. The like, yeah, I don't think anyone is playing without sound. Yeah, Olympus does. There's another run he does. Andy, you should play without music. Oh, ouch. Toufool got destroyed there. That's rough. So look at Peaks. She's actually having a pretty good Everfrost peak. She says she hates it, but she secretly loves it. 120. Oh, Javelin. Go. So going left. This is actually a strat that he started using really recently. He used to go right all the time, but it's generally better to go left. Even though you're shorter on bananas, you will get 2 more boosts. So on average, it's gonna be faster to go left every time. This is gonna be sub 40. That would be sick. I missed that. 41. Oh god, no. 40. Alright, that's fine. Rough ending there, but otherwise it was beautiful. Snowball Valley. Peaks doing Walrus Cove, a level that she says that she likes a lot, but it's a difficult level. Wow, I can't believe she didn't bonk more. she did a really big mistake there, but the game was pretty nice to her. I haven't seen. Yeah, Toufool going for the salt carrier jump. That's the jump you see in the forest part here. This one where he just bounces off right there. This one we call it salt carrier jump because there was a time trialer called the salt carrier. Oh god, that's spike ball. Rip. A time trialer called salt carrier. He used to have the world record for this level. He was really good, and he used that strat where you'd like jump in the middle of the forest. Oh, he's memeing going to the the forest. Is nice. There are three, like actually in the other two vehicles you can play, plane and hovercrafts. You go for those 3 balloons because zippers because that road is actually faster. But for car, it's faster to just do that solid cure jump if you want to time travel, or a lot safer to just go straight if you do a run. It's not that big of a deal. See peaks. She's using the same strat as Toufool in Snowball Valley. Right. So Boulder Canyon, the only track that has changing music throughout. A lot of this is really laggy. Peaks has a good first lap and crossovers there. There are 2 others. Oh rip. Which ones? You mean the old world? But that's not a track. $119, right. As I said in the last race, Toufool doesn't really like Boulder Canyon. So you just want to get through it. Yeah, but those aren't tracks. I was talking about levels and not soundtracks. But yeah, Greenville Village, solid first lap again, and as you can see, he grabbed that shield on purpose because one thing you can maybe people don't really know about the game is that like the items that are dropped are they are not completely RNG. Like you usually don't see stuff in like super weird spots. You generally see items at about the same place. And the placements depend on your own speed, basically. So if you drive at not exactly the same speed, but if you drive at a certain pace or around a certain pace, they will drop stuff at about the same place every time. Not every time, but most of the time. So yeah. So we can kind of predict where bad stuff is going to happen. Alright, so Toufool is going to go for that bounce. He failed it 3 times in a row in the last race, so let's see if he can get it this time. Let's hope he does. And no! Ouch! That's painful. Alright, so that's a 15-second time loss or so. So let's hope that he gets it on the second lap. And wow, that trick is really mean to him today. Holy crap. So you're supposed to kind of force yourself in between the top of the texture on the left and the ceiling. Let's see. He's probably going to go for the other strat, the one that I'm using, and me and another player created back in the day. This one. Here you go. That's what I'm saying. You should always use that strat. It's the best one. Yeah, imagine if he actually quit. It would be pretty crazy. Right. So he's done. He lost like 40 seconds or more. It's rough, but at least he showed the clip off a little bit. So, Haunted Woods. Short and tough level. But Toufool is usually A-tapping in this part here, so he will have an easier time hitting the zipper. Even though he missed it right there, he usually gets it, because he goes a little safer than some other runners do. That works. So Peaks is saving a balloon here. I'm not sure where she's going to use it. Okay, she uses it in the valley part. Alright. So Toufool is moving on to Future Funland. Ah, yeah, Spaces Ellie, very difficult level, very punishing level. As you can see, like boosting into that wall there is just the bane of the speedrunner. Really rough. Yeah, he was like 7 seconds on the first lap there. He clipped straight through both balloons. Oh my god. That rage pause, I understand. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, it's like that's the thing, like this level is is something else. Like it's not only really difficult, but yeah, you see those things. Okay, the zipper didn't work there. Yeah, like oh god. This is oh god, yeah, he did that on purpose. He definitely did that on purpose. You saw his angle. He just went straight to that laser. Ow. Dark Moon Caverns. See how Peaks is doing in Haunted Woods. 17 lap. That's fine. That's pretty decent. Like she should probably aim for like a 54 or something in that area. Wow, there was a lot of height from Toufool. So yeah, Peaks is done with Dino. Only no, I wouldn't say Dragon, of course, and going on to Future Funland. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. I don't know if people remember, but what I said was that he was going to the right, and the reason most people don't do it is because they can grab that red balloon, just like Toufool did right there. And that's why you usually see people go on the left, so they can keep their blue balloon. Oh god. He's like slightly too far to the right, so he grinds the wall really high. Oh, there's a rough Dark Moon. Yeah, he didn't don't go for the Dark Moon out of bounds. Finish.
Star City.
Toufool missing the zipper. No, the balloon, I'm sorry. Wow. He should have gotten that balloon, but that balloon could be a little bit trolly sometimes. Yeah. It's just doing some swag snaking or something right there. But yeah, it's understandable. Like, he's getting really trolled. Oof, he hit the ceiling. You can actually avoid that by holding up on the joystick, because if you hold up, you will push like the front of the car down, so you will get pushed down a little bit in the air. So you can avoid getting hit by the ceiling there, or like you can avoid hitting the ceiling. Yeah, Peek's first lap in Dark Moon is good. It's 35. Finish. So the last level for Toufool. Let's see if he gets it out of bounds. He does. Nice. That's actually a dangerous thing he did there, because that hitbox, like, oh god, he missed the trigger down to the left, and the rage pause. Like, you generally want to, like, you want to be perpendicular to the wall when you clip out, because if you lean left like that, sometimes the left part of the hole has a like collision. So you will just bounce out. So that was a dangerous thing he did, but he managed to do well. But yeah, then he missed the clip down to the left in this area. Here, now he got it. And Toufool gets... This is the final thing he does. He's gonna loop or something. And he just... Yeah, he did. Looped. Called it. Alright, 26-18. Yeah, he was a little salty at the end there. Which was understandable. Alright, Toufool wins. Congrats, Toufool. And I'm pretty sure he has done all of his 3 races. And I'm pretty sure he won all of them. So, no wait, has he raced Ave? I don't think he has raced Ave. I'm not sure. Maybe they're racing tomorrow. Should check the schedule. Yeah, Toufool is racing Ave tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah, Toufool has won both of his matches so far, and he's going to face Ave, which is the second seed. Ave, who actually got a sub 28 the other day. Cool. Yep, top match in this group, and tomorrow is technically the last day for the group stages in this tournament. But I think a couple of matches will have played like a couple of days after, due to some other circumstances. Alright. For those who were here, I hope you guys enjoyed some DKR. Peeks is still, she's on her last lap, but yeah. She's getting a pretty good time here, to be honest. Like, her PB is a low 29, so 29, 25, or 25, 26, so whatever she got there. It's a good time. Here we go. So which matches do we have left? I'm just gonna check, like in the challenge page. Group A is done. Group B is done. Group C, which is this one, it only has one match left. The one we were talking about, Toufool versus Abe. The both of them have won both of their games. So yeah. And then we have Olympus and Arden. They're gonna face each other in Group D. I'm not sure if it's scheduled or I don't think it is. Group E is done. Group F is missing the top match there. It's gonna be really interesting. Musty versus Halul. It's gonna be great. But Halul, they're gonna have the match like early next week. And Hubba versus Gilly Guide. And then in Group H, we have like a player that hasn't played a single game, and we are probably, I'm not sure what's going on over there, but I think he will have to forfeit all of his matches, but I'm not sure. But yeah, there you go. Tomorrow, Toufool versus Ave. The winner there is going to win the group, and the loser is going to get second in the group. So both of them have already advanced to the next stage, the round of 16. So the round of 16 is still this like best out of 3 format, but it's single elimination. So the best out of 3 first, and the one that wins the best out of 3 wins. Then the other person is going to get knocked out. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And I think I'm going to jump off here. Yeah, make sure to check the schedule out for speed gaming in general, of course, and the playoffs in DKR. But first, of course, some of the group finals are going to be soon, but then after that, playoffs, it's going to be great. So yeah, have a good one. See you later.